We've all been brainwashed since we were born on what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And just because you don't agree with something doesn't mean it's not okay. Coach Gregan, have you ever wanted $1 million body? Probably you have, but there's actually people in the real world who have done this. They've spent $1 million trying to achieve perfection. Plastic surgery, getting implants, various procedures, adding up to over $1 million in the search of perfection. But is there such a thing as perfection? And how do you know you've gone too far? When is enough enough? Today I'm going to be going over 2 real-world plastic Barbies, Ken and Barbie, literally in the real world. Have they taken it too far? What is in fact too far? Is there something wrong with them, or should we leave them alone, let them do what they want? A video by Truly. Pixie Fox and Justin Jetica are the real-life Barbie and Ken, hooked on the look. 15 million views. So clearly it's working. They're getting a lot of attention. Imagine just walking down the street, people stopping you to take a picture with you. They want to be seen with you. They want to check you out. Imagine the attention you're getting. And you might be thinking, well, that's ridiculous. Spending $1 million, all those implants, that's silly. They don't look right. But they're getting attention, and whether it's positive or negative attention, they are in fact getting a lot of attention. Many people don't want to go unnoticed in this world. They might not have confidence. They might not feel good about the body that they're walking in. So they're making changes to fit in, to get something out of this world. And do I think there's anything wrong with that? No, I don't think so. You might say, oh, it's too much. I wouldn't do that, but you aren't in their shoes. You're not walking in their shoes. Oh, you can get breast implants, but ass implants, no, you can't do that. Breast implants, sure. Shoulder implants, nope. Lip filler, oh, that's okay. Synthol in the biceps, no, I don't like that. So is it okay to get a nose job to make your face look better, but to remove 2 ribs to make your waist look smaller, is that bad? Why is one okay and one not okay? What's the difference, and is there really a difference? No. Just because you don't think it's okay doesn't mean it's not okay. We've all been brainwashed since we were born on what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and just because you don't agree with something doesn't mean it's not okay. We all think differently, and just because somebody else's beliefs don't coincide with our own doesn't mean that they're wrong and that we're right. We need to keep an open mind.
26-year-old Pixie Fox is one of the world's most famous plastic surgery addicts.
So if you've ever watched TV or been on the internet, you've probably heard of Pixie Fox, the real-world Barbie. Tiny waist, removed ribs, massive breast implants, looking just like a Barbie doll. Literally. And why do you think that's the case? Think of it. We give our kids Barbie dolls to play with. We watch TV and movies with superheroes looking amazing. Social media shows us picture after picture of people who are looking perfect. And then we're expected to not want to look like that. Of course we're going to want to look like that. And if you have the money, is it okay to try to look like the image that you're presented? I think it is. Even though I don't personally want to do all that, wouldn't I be a hypocrite in saying that I'm not doing the same thing? Why would I have taken steroids? Clearly it was to build bigger muscles. Wanted to look like He-Man. Exposed to all these images when you're a kid, made to believe that is the look that's desirable. So how would it be fair for me or anyone to criticize someone for trying to look the way that they see as the ideal look?
The new man in her life is none other than surgery legend Justin Jetica.
And Justin Jetica, Mr. Ken himself, he literally makes his own implants and finds doctors to insert them into his body, chasing the perfect body that makes him happy.
Pixie and 35-year-old Justin have undergone more than 450 cosmetic procedures between them.
It's fun to just play around with your body.
That's what she said. Literally, she said it. It's fun to play around with your body. And in this case, 450 surgeries between them. Clearly addicted to surgeries to be the best that they can be. And how do you know you've taken it too far? Well, my personal opinion is if in the future you can look back and regret it and it's shortened your life or made you unhealthy, that's when it's taken too far. A lot of things we do are not healthy. Doesn't mean we can't do them, but you have to be able to live with yourself, live with the decisions you're making. If you decide to take steroids, don't look back 5 years from now and say, oh, darn, why did I do that? I'm a woman, I took steroids, now I have a deeper voice and I have to shave. Or I'm a man and now my cholesterol's out of whack and I might get a heart attack. Things you have to live with that you may regret, you need to be careful of. Some decisions you make can literally shorten your life. Please be careful and make the decisions that best for you, and always consider the pros and the cons. Everything they're doing to me seems normal. It's just they've done so many of them combined into one. And many of these procedures are very common and no one bats an eye to. Breast implants. Does anyone out there not know someone with breast implants? It's essentially a normal procedure, but think back to when it first came out. You'd be thinking, you're getting breast implants? That is crazy. And today it's ass implants. Oh, that doesn't make sense. 100 years from now, probably look back and there'll be way more surgeries than now, and we'll think, that's all normal, that was nothing.
Pixie has been single for a while, and Justin is finalising his divorce from his husband of 3 years.
We're both single. It's hard finding someone. It's not like it's hard.
And listen, you're not single because you're getting surgeries. You're single because you're single. Let's not blame getting surgeries. Oh, I'm single because I'm on HRT. I take steroids. I have breast implants. No, you're single because you couldn't work out a relationship with your significant other. 50 to 60% of marriages end in divorce. So clearly it's not just people who are getting surgeries that are single.
To get the attention, it's just hard to find somebody who actually is willing to who is interested in that type of a lifestyle. Because what we are really is kind of a lifestyle.
Yeah, we are a lifestyle.
And just like they have a certain lifestyle that you have to get used to, bodybuilders have a lifestyle that you have to get used to. Everyone does. Are you a lawyer, you're working long hours? You gotta get used to that. Are you unemployed and don't work? You got to get used to that too. Every relationship in this world requires give and take, a bit of sacrifice. You need to complement each other. So are you shocked that bodybuilders date other people who work out? They have similar interests. It's a lot easier to get along with someone that understands you and cares about the same things.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who come up to us and they're like super attracted to us. But then when we say we had plastic surgery, then they get like, oh.
Yeah, don't buy it. Oh, a lot of people are attracted to us, but then when we tell them we've had plastic surgery, they don't want to talk about it. They don't like it. There's no way you can look at these people and not automatically know they have plastic surgery. Just like you can look at a professional bodybuilder, you automatically know they're on steroids. Oh, and then you find out they are. Oh, I don't respect you anymore. Bull freaking shit. People know what's going on in this world. Stop pretending that you're so naive. So imagine the attention they're getting. Love you guys. Wow. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting you. Don't you think that motivates them to get even more surgeries? The attention that they're getting, it's addictive. It's going to boost their ego, going to fuel the fire, going to make them want to keep doing these surgeries. So once you start, what makes you think you're going to stop? Those of you tempted to take PEDs, don't think that you're going to just take one cycle and that'll be it. No, you're going to take one cycle, get addicted to the attention, and want to keep going, want to keep getting better. One thing about human nature is we always want to improve. We want more. We want more than last time. No matter how good it is, you want better. So my advice is to be happy on the inside, to truly be happy, and every single other thing on top of that you will ever get, it's just gravy. It's icing on the cake.
We've been walking up and down the strip, and it's as you can see, it's pretty crazy. Everyone is coming up and like, there's Barbie and Ken, so that's pretty fun.
So imagine you have big muscles, you're at the gym working out, and people are noticing you. Why do you think people are going to continue to take them? How many of you put makeup on in the morning, or do up your hair, get a suntan, or put lipstick on, or wear nice clothing, or iron your shirts? You're trying to look your best, just to varying degrees. Yeah, I get it. Having hair extensions and lip filler, it's not quite the same thing as removing 3 ribs from your body. But it is the same thing. You are trying to be the best you that you can be. You're trying to look your best. There's nothing wrong with trying to look your best. Just do it while being healthy. And if taking out 3 ribs is dangerous and could kill you, don't do it. But if you accept that risk and you won't regret it in the future, do what makes you happy.
I don't want to do it like that.
It's not that beautiful. I think it's very unhealthy to have that much plastic surgery. I think there's something wrong in their brain.
So is there something wrong in their brain for getting plastic surgery? Or do they just have a different belief than you? I don't think they're mentally challenged or have something wrong in their brain just because they want to get plastic surgery. Be like saying there's something wrong in Coach Greg's brain because I want to be faster on a bike, or I want to eat low-calorie dense foods, or have 9% body fat, or take HRT to be healthier. Doesn't mean I have a mental disorder because I want to eat healthy or look better, or even to take steroids. It just means I chose to do that because it makes me happy. Doesn't mean I'm not happy without it. It's icing on the cake. It's one extra thing that makes me feel good. Do I feel good without it? Absolutely. When I was natural, did I feel good? Yes. Do I feel good now on HRT? Yes. Now, if the doctor looked at my blood work and said, this HRT, your cholesterol's bad, it's probably not good, probably going to short your life, blood pressure, oh, I don't like that, and you continue to do it then, that's when it's a problem, at least in my mind. But if you accept that risk, you know about it, you've thought about it, you still want to do it, well, that's on you. You live the best life that you want to live.
I'm Justin Jedlicka, and I've spent $1 million on my body. I'm the go-to plastic surgery guru, and there's no one else like me.
So he's done these surgeries, he loves and enjoys them. He looks happy, looks content, doesn't look depressed, looks like he's a smart and educated guy, and he's made the decision that he wants to do this. So who are we to criticize him? We're not walking around in his shoes. Why can't he do what he wants to do? He's not lying to us. He's not trying to deceive us. He's not being secretive. He's saying, I've had tons of surgeries and it makes me look better and feel better to me. I'm not trying to please you. You might look at him and say, I don't like that look. I don't like the way he looks. So what? He does. What's more important, that you like how you look, or if you're trying to please everyone else? I say, look the way you want to look. Please yourself. If you have to, please, if you have no circle friend, you may have to please yourself. Do what makes you happy and do it the way you like to do it. But please don't rush or jump into any life-changing decision. If you're a teenager, young person, and you're debating doing PDs or taking something, whatever it might be, don't take that decision lightly. It's important to do your research, measure out the pros and cons, and decide, is it actually worth it? I know you're young, you want to fit in, you want to feel cool, but please consider your future. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Bloops are over there. Follow me on the Gram to Talk. Subscribe. Click the bell button. That's right. Do it now. Bell button and the subscribe. Buy my freaking cookbooks. If you want to lose weight, keep it off. And until next time, I am out.